up. Okay. Good morning, you guys. It is 6 in the morning. I always have a blanket on me. Alexa, what time is it? So I don't know why it took forever. I also took forever setting up the camera. Anyways, good morning, guys. This is gonna be my morning routine. First things first, as you all saw, I turned on my straightener because I do my hair before my makeup. Like, I learned to do it. Like, I started doing it like that randomly, and I just fell in love with doing it like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then also I'm gonna do a story time. I don't know if I'm gonna do it here or separately, because I saw somebody do a story time about this, and I'm like, oh shit, that happened to me too. I do my hair really fast. Also, don't mind my bathroom, guys. I was not at a baby shower. That bathroom was not my choice, clearly, because if it was my choice. So basically, my eyebrows, I don't even want to put gel on them because they've been so difficult to do recently. Like, I tried doing them yesterday and Monday, and they just didn't cooperate both days. Like, yesterday I had to redo one, and it was this one, and on Monday this one didn't cooperate. It's always this one because this one's really hairy, and the other one's not. And my sister does eyebrows, but I'm waiting for her to give me an appointment. Yeah, tell her to hurry. But she actually told me yesterday that she's getting her stuff, like her stuff is getting sent in pretty soon. She said today or tomorrow, but tomorrow I have work, and today I think I'm doing lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and text my grandma and ask her. I used to do my hair the night before, but honestly, I literally just this week I stopped doing it, and I mean it's not that bad. But yeah, I always did my hair the night before, and then I just redid it in the morning. But like, I would have to, like, I don't know. I woke up at 5 because I was freezing. It's gonna be a story time on the time I got catfished. Oh my god, this was last year, freshman year. Guys, we're so close to 1K. That's crazy. In like a month we did this. Thank you guys so much. It's 6:34 a.m. I always like to be done by 6:30. I always like to be done with my hair by 6:30, and I always can do it. But today I took longer because I had like to set up the camera and stuff, and I just couldn't drag myself out of bed today. It feels so good, but it's so cold, but it feels so good. You know what I mean? So it's like, ugh. So this story time was over a year ago because it was right before me and my boyfriend made it right. Because me and my man have had lots of like stories. Like, we've known each other. First of all, me and my boyfriend have known each other since kinder. Actually, I think we're gonna do a vlog on Friday because he's coming over. I think we might do a vlog so you guys can know like a little bit more about us. We started talking since 8th grade, me and my man. And then when high school started, so we didn't go to the same high school, and we still don't. We like let it get between us the first freshman year, and then like for like a couple months of freshman year, and then right after we made it right. Like right after those couple months passed, we made it right, and then the whole freshman year we stayed strong. Then the whole sophomore year. So we've been together for like a year, but I count it as talking for 2 years and dating for 1 year. No, I counting one talking year and one dating year, because we talked since November 2021 to November 2022, and then we got together. I think this was in September or something. So like me and my man had just stopped talking like the month before. Me and my boyfriend had just stopped talking the month before. And honestly, freshman year was just, I was just not like, I regret a lot of like things that I did in freshman. Not like I didn't do stuff crazy like you guys think. Like, no, like it's just if you're a freshman, please just don't focus on guys. Anyways, we're gonna first put my clips in. Don't focus on guys. We're gonna do the story time now. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, volume down. Okay. Alexa, put an alarm for 6:50. I always like to know where I live, so that's why I do that. Okay, so basically, this was in September. This was over a year ago. This was in freshman year. This guy started following me. First of all, it looked like a fake account. Kind of. Because fake account because the profile picture was like blurry and it was covering his face and like his highlights. Well, it didn't look like that bad, but yeah, you could tell, like, you know, he barely had followers. Not like he didn't have like 3 followers either, like I'm not that dumb. And it was like a couple hundred. But so once that happened, once he followed me, I think he texted me and he was like, "Hi, Yami," and I was like, "Hi." I'm gonna say his name. I was like, "Hi, Angel," because his username was Angel Loves Nalgas, but it was like with 3. It was Angel like with 3 E's. Like he put Angel, but instead of E's, he put 3's, and then he put 3 of them. So Angel Love Nalgas. He texted me so random, and I was like, "Hi, Angel." I didn't know who it was, but I just. Don't judge me, y'all. And then I was like, oh, he texted me. And I was like, oh, sorry, I was asleep. My message didn't send last night. And he was like, oh, where were you? I was like, oh, I was driving home. And he was like, let's go to Dutch, no? Like, and I was like, oh, yeah, let's, like, we go. I was like, yeah, let's go. And he was like, yeah, soon. Right? First of all, I was a red flag at first. I was like, what the fuck? So after that had happened, like he told me like let's go to Dutch or whatever, we just started texting and he started calling me like mi amor and all this stuff, and I was like, I even recorded a Snapchat video. I think I'm gonna try to insert it of me saying he called me amor, because I always would record myself like when stuff would happen. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so confused because like we had literally started texting like a couple seconds ago and you're already calling me amor. Well, to be fair, we had like had a real conversation or whatever. And then he was like, we just started talking. And then he gave me his number. And we started texting on there. And I was matching his energy. Like, he would say funny stuff and I would say funny stuff back. And he's like, bro, I just love how you match my shit. I was like, of course. And then I eventually started calling him amor or whatever. I eventually started calling him the names that he was calling me back. Like, I don't know why I did that. And the thing is, like, this is like a one-time thing because I never do that. I was always nonchalant back then with a lot of things. And then we started texting. We wouldn't stop texting for like a cool couple hours, right? And then we just started saying couple stuff. I think he ended up, that was probably a Saturday. No, he texted me Saturday night and I responded Sunday morning. And once that, I went to her, like, so we talked all Sunday, I'm pretty sure. And then we went to school and all that stuff. And then we just started talking. I think I'm gonna try to find conversations of us just guys, just be careful. Like if you're a girl, just be careful. Because a lot of people do that to like be like, look at this dumbass bitch. I know somebody got a good laugh out of me. But I know who it is, so. And the thing is that it's so crazy because my friend ended up getting catfish. Well, she wasn't my friend, but like I knew her. And she texted me because she told me she knew that I talked to him or whatever. School, whatever. I started calling him my boyfriend. Not like I would like, oh, like my boyfriend or whatever. Like, you know, trying to like mess around to people or whatever. And then he started posting me and stuff. Red flag, because that was literally like we were talking like a couple days in, like before, but like who's gonna post me that soon? My boyfriend, my man did, but that was just weird because me and my man had known each other forever. But you know, like me and him had just met each other and he was already posting me, he was calling me on WhatsApp. That first night before we went to sleep, he sent me a paragraph saying, yeah, mi meta contigo es crecer and shit like that. And I was like, oh my god, like what the fuck? I know I wasn't worthy of that. Okay, shut up. Let me stop being depressed. But I was super confused. I was like, shut your dumb ass up and go to sleep. Like, fuck. But I replied and I was like, oh my god. Thank you, but I didn't think I was gonna take it this serious. Anyways. I was like, mi meta contigo es crecer. Oh, okay. And then one thing that threw me off, I remember I was in the car and he sent me a picture. He's like, look at your suegros. And like it was like a blur. It was a picture, but you couldn't zoom in. It was like a saved picture. Like even if you zoomed in, it was like you know, it's like those type of pictures that if you zoom in, you can't zoom in. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced like those type of pictures, but it was one of those pictures. And then I was like, oh, like mis suegros. I was like trying to look it up, the picture too, because I kind of knew. I was like, oh yeah, my suegros or whatever. And then he would send me pictures of himself, but they would be blurred. Like you could just tell, you know. But the one thing that didn't throw me off is like he wanted a FaceTime. Like, oh, he was like, let's FaceTime or whatever. I'm so glad I didn't though. Like, oh yeah, let's FaceTime. I don't know why we ended up not FaceTiming, but I think it was me though, cause he wanted to, but I just didn't. So this girl had ended up texting me. She's like, oh my god, you're talking to my cousin. She told me all about you. Well, me and her were already like pretty not close, but we like would compliment each other or whatever. And she was like, oh my god, you're talking to my cousin. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm talking to him. And then she was telling me like, oh my god, dude, like he's always wanted you. He told me this one day that, okay, this is when the story started not to match up, right? He told me this one day that he seen you on my phone, and he was like, who's that? And I gave him your Instagram. And then like I ended up asking him, oh, like when did you find me? He's like, oh, I found you when you posted this picture of you and your boyfriend at the time, because I had another man too. And I posted it in like for funsies and also to make my boyfriend mad at the moment. No, my boyfriend now mad. Oh my god, guys, hold on. To make my boyfriend at the moment mad, which was my boyfriend that I have right now mad. You know? So that's why I posted the other boyfriend. Okay, that's another talk. That's another story time. Fuck. Right? And so, let's continue the story. Sorry. Is it gonna be a good eyebrow day? So she had told me a story, and I think it was like, oh, he saw you on my phone this one day, and she told me like a specific day, and I was like, oh, you know. And then I ended up asking him. I was like, oh, like, when did you like come across my account? And he said the opposite story, like not opposite, like as in like, oh, he said night and she said morning. No, like as in like he didn't say nothing like what she said, and it threw me off on her point of view. Because I was like, okay, I was like, somebody sent her back to English class, ELD. It's 6:50. Alexa, what time is it? I need to stop messing. Alexa, stop. Bro, how is it 6:50? Honestly, it's my fault. Like, I'm sitting here taking my time way too much, but it's fine. And then that's what threw me off, but it threw me off about her, not about him. I was like, okay, like, why is she lying to me? Like, what the fuck, you know? Alexa, set an alarm for 7:05. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, I always set alarms, so like I'm like, okay, like, go ahead. I don't know, I just like to know where I'm at, kind of. Okay. Okay, so, oh my god, this sure makes my hair staticky. So basically, after that, what's the wrong way? After she had told me the story, whatever, that was like the first night. So it was like I just got over it. I was like, okay, maybe like, you know, they're cousins, they're gonna lie for each other, whatever. And then so we went a whole week with talking and stuff, and I even posted him on my private story, and it made my other ex mad. Let's not say. Which he wasn't my ex, he was just like my failed talking stage or whatever. What's today, Wednesday? I keep losing track of the days this week. Okay, I put too much. Oh my god, I put way too much. I did the same yesterday. I don't like putting a lot on my forehead, but it's gonna have to. But my baby hairs are crazy. Thank you to my mother. Anyways, so I remember Friday comes around. First of all, I was asking his cousin about him. I was like, who has he talked to? And this bitch ended up telling me this girl's name, and me and her were ops. And I was like, well, like she didn't like me. I was like, no way, they talked. And she was like, yeah, they talked. He sang, because he had told me he was gonna sing me a song on the guitar, like play me a song. And then he was like, oh, he even played her a song. I was like, wait a fucking minute. So it's a community song? I'm just kidding. I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, oh, because I was like her best friend at the moment. But I was like, aren't you guys best friends? She's like, oh no, we're not anymore. She got weird or whatever. And she's like, oh, I was like, and then I started getting suspicious over me getting catfish, so I started asking her. And this whole time, guys, it was her catfishing me. It was a cousin the whole time, just letting y'all know. But I was like, oh, like, I think that Loki is catfishing me. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, like, the photos, like, they don't seem real and stuff. Like, do you know, like, are you the one catfishing me? Like, I was getting suspicious of her. And she was like, no, dude, like, what? Like, I wouldn't do that. You know, like, she was like, oh, I know what it's like to be catfish. I would never put another girl through that. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, girl. And then she was like, oh, he goes to my school. Do you want me to sneak a picture of him? I'll sneak a picture of him for you. So you start, like, believing him more or whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah, go ahead. And I thought she was going to send me one, but obviously she never did. For you guys wondering, yeah, she never did. Spent a week with talking and stuff, and it was pretty good or whatever. And then I remember it was Friday, right? And he ended up, at first I thought he ghosted me because he would answer me, and I was like, wait, no, I think he got his phone taken away. That's fine. I was like, oh, I think he got his phone taken away. So I just like went on with my day, with my weekend. And then Saturday came, and Saturday in the morning he texted me. He was like, Morena, because he would call me that. He was like, I was like, bitch, call me your güera at least. He was like, oh, I got my phone taken away. And I was like, I knew it. And then like he answered me a couple times, and then he just didn't answer me no more. And it was on Instagram. He's ended up texting me on Instagram instead of messages. And honestly, I just knew. By that time I knew, you know? And then out of nowhere, I think he came back. And I made TikToks about him, and then I sent them to him when he got his phone back. And I was like, oh my god, you got your phone back. Like literally while I was making TikToks of you. He's like, were you really? And we're gonna start another week together. So it's gonna be like the second week talking or whatever. And then randomly, he blocks me on social media. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, you know what, like, I don't care. Because I think, well, I'm not gonna say too much, but I didn't really care because like, why was I gonna care? Because like, he was not that important to me. Like, he thought he was, but he wasn't that important to me to be like, oh, like, why did you block me or whatever. No, I didn't care. I told my friend like, oh, he like blocked me, and then like I even lied to my friend because she was like, oh, how have you guys FaceTime? And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, because like I didn't want to be embarrassed. She's like, bitch, you're getting catfished, you know? She said, oh yeah, I always made people FaceTime me before because like I'm scared of getting catfished, and I was like, oh yeah, me too. Tell the truth. So he ended up blocking me or ghosted me for a little bit, and then like I would text him and be like, bitch, what the fuck? But I wouldn't like pay much attention to him, but at the same time I would. I want to use a new brush. Like, I just ignored it, right? I went on about my week, my day, my everything. Like, I just ignored it after that. And then he ended up texting me on TikTok. He was like, Amor, I miss you. I was like, Amor, you blocked me. And I was like, who doesn't? I was being petty. Because, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I didn't give a fuck anymore. Because, like, be suffer. Like, I've always been nonchalant with anybody else that my boyfriend. That wasn't my man. Like, I don't know. I've always just kind of been like that. When I talked to anybody else that wasn't my man. Because me and my man started talking so, like, early that, like, I knew it was him that I wanted at the end of the day. But when I couldn't have him, it was like, sorry, I kind of stole some. I was like, Amor, you blocked me. He's like, yeah, but I miss you. He texted me like the next, like probably like 2 days later. And honestly, I just ignored him after that. And then, okay, so I ignored him after that. And like, my friend texted him for me on her phone, like a couple weeks later. And I was like, dude, text him. Like, just as a joke, you know? Trying to be like, fucking weird or whatever, trying to like see like if you miss me or whatever. I was like, it's Yummy. He was like, me Yummy, I missed you so much. And he's like, wait, why are you texting me? I thought you moved on. And I didn't post it anybody or nothing. I was like, what do you mean? So after that, my friend, he started texting me my friend's phone, and then like he was like, and then like he just lagged it, so I just left it alone. And then after that, he texted my friend. He's like, can you tell Yummy that I miss her and I need her? And she sent me a screenshot, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was so random. And I was like, tell him I miss him, and whatever. And then like we just stopped talking after that. And then he was talking to this girl named, well, I'm not gonna name her because like that's her privacy, but he started talking to this girl that I knew, and she asked me like, hey, did you talk to him? And I was like, yeah, girl, why? She was like, oh, because I think he's catfishing. He's like catfish. I was like, I know, bro. I think I did get catfished. I didn't know you were talking to him, but if I did, I would have stopped you, you know? Yeah, you can tell by the photos, and I think it's the girl he's saying that is his cousin. And I was like, yep, it is. Like, so we're supposed to see each other at Disneyland, like go, like he was gonna go and she was gonna go. And I was like, oh, I'll update you. She's like, oh, I'll update you whatever happens. And like obviously they didn't even see each other. She was like also telling me that she always asked him to FaceTime, and he never like wants to, or he always finds an excuse. What did you gain out of that? Because when you catfish like somebody, like what do you gain out of that? Like, you know? But yeah, that was basically my getting catfish story. Basically, be aware. Like, I was already aware though. Like, I kind of knew. Like, I even started asking the girl that was literally doing it. Like, oh, like, I think he's catfishing me or somebody's catfishing me. I even asked her, is it you? Like, okay, I'm just letting this sit. I was gonna do lips, but yesterday wasn't a good day, so we're gonna try to make today a good day. It wasn't a good day because of my workout though. Like, it wasn't a good workout. Okay. This isn't a makeup tutorial, guys. I have a makeup tutorial if that's what you're looking for. Link in bio. Just kidding. But do any of you guys... Okay, I want to do a Q&A. But you guys don't tell me what questions you guys want about me. You guys have to tell me what questions you guys want. And I'll tell you guys all about them. Okay, I think it's my makeup looks bad today and not my eyebrows. Well, it kind of just all goes together. And now we need to add some pink blush. It's already Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, and I said, okay guys, so now this is the morning routine, so I'm going to show you guys what I do after I'm done my makeup. So I just go over my front pieces of my hair because that's basically what got like dented by like, I didn't turn off my straightener once I finished straightening my hair just because I know that I was going to use it. So we're just gonna do our hair, redo our hair just like a little bit. I don't know if my mom's taking me or she's gonna let me take the car, but I don't know. I don't think she's gonna let me take the car because she's probably gonna need it later. I hate when my hair gets staticky. Okay, there we go. So now when my hair sits, I make my bed. So let's go ahead and do that. Is there still ice in here? Yes. Okay, now we're gonna make our bed. I was so cold this morning. I even put 2 blankets on. So let me go ahead and make this. I even put sweatpants over my pajama shorts. And it is now, Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, it's 7:14. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change. I'm wearing this today, this outfit. I'm gonna go ahead and change, and I'll be right back to you guys. I think I'm gonna have to wear these. There's nothing wrong with them though. Okay, I'm gonna take okay guys, for my morning routine, people. Okay guys, I'm almost done. I just need to film a clip for another video, so I'll be right back to you guys. So now I'm going to unplug my vanity, but this is what you guys were standing on, by the way. Take this out and then take my charger, take my jacket, my charger, turn off the rest of the lights. It's pretty cold outside, y'all. I just got a water bottle. I was gonna fill up my hydro flask again, but like, oh, it's so, like, I'm so lazy to do that. I'm gonna put on my sweater first because it is cold as bleep outside. Oh my. I smacked my face with it. Did I get makeup on it? I don't know. So I'm gonna wear this. We're gonna put a backpack on now. Okay. Now, grab the keys. Turn off all the lights. Turn off all the lights. I already have my charger. My AirPods are in my bag. Everything. It is currently 7:34. 7:34. Should I go for a Starbucks or no? Starbucks. I'm just gonna go. It's pretty early, but I mean, whatever. Lock your doors first thing you do in the morning, guys. No excuses. That's my mom's stuff in the bag, but because she was gonna go to work today, but she just decided not to in the end. So Starbucks Monday. Is that giving me an excuse to get some today? What did I get something Monday? What did I get Monday? What did I get Monday? It's currently to Starbucks Monday, but did I get some after school? Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and go. So, I'm gonna have to leave you guys. I'm gonna have to let you guys go because, oh my God, it's so hot. I mean, it's so cold. Sorry, guys. You guys gonna fall? You guys gonna fall or no? Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to let you guys. No, not have to. I mean, I don't think. Oh, I came the wrong way, bruh. I'm gonna reverse real quick. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. This was my morning routine-ish. I'm just gonna get to school. That's literally all that's you guys are missing out on. Unless I film when I get to school. I probably will, probably won't. I don't know, guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that story time. Let me know what questions you guys have about me so I can film a Q&A. What questions you have about me and my man, like anything. Yeah, guys. Bye. Oh my God, I can't see. Yeah, guys. Bye.